Sometimes writing a will can be a sinful act. And this is when a lot of Muslims don't know about. Some of us may have reached 60, 70 years of age, praying, fasting, doing umrah, giving charity, thinking that they are going in the right direction and insha'Allah bound to Jannah. Unfortunately, Allah concludes their lives with a sin while writing a will that would take him straight to hellfire. A'udhu billah. How is this possible? When you write your will in a sinful manner, Allah will hold you accountable to it and He will put you in hell because of it. For example, a man who wrongs himself by allocating some of his wealth in a haram way. Example, the Prophet says alayhi salatu wasalam, Allah has given each person who has rights his rights, and there is no bequest for an heir. You cannot write a will for your heir allocating more than what Allah has allocated. Example, if I die, my wife inherits 1/8 because I have children. If I write in my will, I allocate half of my wealth, 1/3 of my wealth to my wife. This is a haram will. I'll be sinful. It is not to be implemented. It is void because I have given more than what Allah has allocated, and this is haram. Sometimes people play tricks on Allah. They know that it would be invalidated. So what do? They write a will saying that I owe my wife 200,000 and I'm lying. So when I die, they come to the wealth and they say, oh, okay, she has 1/8, but before that we have to take 200,000 and allocate it to her. The rest we give her 1/8, her share. This is haram. Other people have 2 wives, so they prefer the second wife over the first. What do? They say, we sold or I bought a property from my second wife. The value is 100,000. I write, I bought it for 1 million. So when I die, they pay her 900,000 extra, so that I would deprive the first wife and her children from such amount. And this would take me straight to hell, as Allah knows those who are wrongdoers from those who are righteous. Likewise, some people write in their will, because I have many children, and while I was alive, I gave money to my first child and my second child to get them married. Now that I am dying, my third and fourth and fifth child, I allocate X amount of money so that they can get married. This is haram. And this will is invalid. You cannot give after your death more than what Allah allocated to them. Some people may write in their will, haram will. I allocate 1/3 of my money so that you would throw a big party mourning me after death, and you bring a musical band to play music after my death, mashallah, to increase the depth of your grave in the ground and fill it up with hellfire. What are you doing? Some of them say, I want women to come and slap their faces and cry, weeping and wailing over my death. This is haram. Some people allocate money and say, I would like to be buried in this or that country, so transfer my body from this land to this land. And this is haram. Some of them say, I'd like to be buried in Mecca. I'd like to be buried in Medina. All of this has no value where you're buried. Where you're buried has no value. Where you die is where the value is. The Prophet says, alayhi salatu wasalam, whoever among you can die in Medina, let him do so. Dying in Medina is praiseworthy. Transferring your corpse from any place to Medina has no value, none whatsoever. And also, it is part of the sunnah to write in your will an advice to your heirs. So Anas ibn Malik, may Allah be pleased with him, says the Salaf used to write in their wills, this is what so and so, you mention your name, advises his heirs to fear Allah and to believe that there is only one God worthy of being worshipped, la ilaha illallah, and that Prophet Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam is his servant, and that the hour is coming, there is no doubt in it, and that Allah would resurrect those who are in the graves. And he reminds his heirs of fearing Allah. Now, your children, when they read this after your death, how would they feel? Oh, horrible. No. They will feel soft-hearted. They will love you. They will make dua for you. They will cry. And they will prepare for the same fate. And to write also in the advice, the ayah which Ibrahim, peace be upon him, advised his sons, and also Yaqub advised his children. O my sons, indeed Allah has chosen for you this religion, so do not die except while you are Muslims. This is an introduction for your will. Then you write all what you want to allocate, and who owes you money and who you owe money and the likes. Now, it is important to remind the brothers who are afraid of writing a will. A will is not something obligatory in the sense that you cannot change it. You can write a will today and change it in the evening, and write another one tomorrow and change it in the night, and write a third one every single day. No problem, because this is up to you. You can change a will and sell property and buy property and add to your will as you wish, because this is not waqf. This is not endowment. Endowment is immediate effect. I give this property to a masjid. This is waqf, endowment. I cannot come and say, I changed my mind. No, this is binding. But when I say in my will, I give 1/3 to a charity, and tomorrow I change my mind. I take the money and do whatever I want with it. So it is not binding.